everything looks and sounds okay. Perfect, okay. Where are my glasses? There they are. Let's fill up my glass of water. And we'll get a-going. Am I quiet or is the music too loud? Do you think? Okay, I'm too quiet. Okay. How about now? Do I sound a little better now? Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's go find our buddy. I'm coming. I'm coming. Wait for me. Who are you, friend? Oh, you're in a cutscene. Not. Ooh, I get pants. Sweet. You've done as I requested and learned something of the world in which you find yourself. Now it's time I fulfilled my half of the bargain and explained what has befallen your comrades. Finally, you get to the things I need to know. How are you doing, Bookwormish? Hi, Mina. How are you? That is a conversation I would rather have in the privacy of my quarters. However, I must go on ahead to the tower and organize a few things, but I shall see that the guard knows to admit you. Called it. I'll go with that one. Aw, thanks for the gifty. Much appreciated, Bookwormish. Yeah, well, yes, of course. It can be opened and closed just like any other. Does that seem strange to you? I know not how the tower functioned in your time, but I assure you there is no danger of us being locked inside. Eh. I like the little underscore of the electric guitar. Greetings, madam. The exarch awaits you within. Okay. Let me in! It's a pretty cool mount. I like it. Wow, everything is so very blue. It's pretty though. Ooh, I like the floor.
Welcome to the Ocular, my private study. We can speak here without fear of being overheard.
Oh, itchy.
I have much to explain, but the truths which I must touch upon in doing so would cause only distress and confusion to the people of this world. Pray keep that in mind.
Yes, no, once you tell me everything, I'm just gonna go outside and just tell everybody everything.
Now, I am sure you are desperate to know the fate of your fellow scions.
Yes.
To put it simply, they are here in the first.
Okay. That
Their
I was
arrival,
figured.
however, was not as recent as you may imagine. Here, time flows at a different pace from that of the source.
Okay. Like
In the
how
space of a
different?
single hour in your home world, an entire year might pass in the first, and the reverse could also be true. The pace fluctuates without rhyme or reason, and it cannot be predicted.
Okay, well, it can't have been that long, seeing as you're not telling me anyone's dead.
That said, we seem to be entering a period of near equivalence, and thus, for the moment, you need not overly concern yourself with the passage of time.
Okay. Yay.
As for your companions, however, Yustola and Urianger have dwelled here for 3 winters, all told, while Thancred's count stands at 5.
Man, Thancred gets screwed. Gets possessed by an Ascian. He spent like 2 years here by himself. Jeez. I can't catch a break. Hi, Smith. Welcome in. It's all good. Lurk as you must.
Even our more recent arrivals, Alphino and Alize, have lived in the first for almost a year.
Oh no! My babies have grown older.
My intention had been to summon only you, but the art of reaching across worlds has proven exceedingly difficult to master.
No shit!
Thus it was that my fumbling hand closed upon those to whom your fate is most closely bound.
Yeah, and you kept yanking all of them here until you finally got to me. You and I are gonna have words, sir.
As they were not the object of my summons, their transference was incomplete.
Oh
Though
my
they may
god.
appear to possess corporeal bodies, they are, in truth, merely spirits that one can see and touch.
That's so mean. They're all naked. Okay, so like, but their bodies are in like comas back on the source. So they're like, oh, that would probably explain why they don't visually age. Because they're not technically real, per se.
Consequently, while you yourself will be able to pass between worlds with relative freedom, they will not. Much as it grieves me, they are stranded here, unable to return.
Oh, hell no. I'm gonna fix that. Just you watch. Hi, Kimmy. How are you? How was FanFest? Then find a way to send them back.
We spent every waking hour searching for a way to reverse the summoning. In the beginning, at least. As you may have surmised, however, our efforts met with little success. And then we all but abandoned the endeavor once Urianger shared with us the vision he had witnessed during his journey through the rift.
Uh-huh.
In that chaotic no man's land between realms, time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future. That which would one day come to pass. In his vision of tomorrow, the first was rejoined with the source.
Okay.
This collision of worlds brought about the 8th umbral calamity and the deaths of countless multitudes.
I'll still fix
Amongst
it.
those who perished, Urianger clearly saw the fall of the Scion's mightiest champion. He watched you die.
Well, then I'm prepared to die if I can get them home. Well, without murdering people in
thus
mass.
did the Scions embrace their exile, and began searching this world for a means to forestall the coming catastrophe in yours. Their souls are stranded in the first, yes, but they have fought on, desperate to save their home and you from destruction.
No, I am not a consideration. I make my own damn choices.
Nor have their efforts been in vain, for it was they who finally established that the elimination of the Sin Eaters will indeed serve to prevent the calamity.
Did you? Cool. Oh, I'm sure. Oh man, I would be drained after FanFest. It sounds like it would be like a super amount of fun, and hopefully I'll get to go to the next one. But it does sound like it would be just be like burning the candle at both ends.
Considering these circumstances of our meeting, you would be forgiven for doubting my version of events. And so, before all else, I would suggest you track down your comrades and hear the tale from their lips.
Okay.
I shall of course be happy to assist in these reunions, and you need not make any decisions regarding your involvement until you are certain of where you stand. Meanwhile, I promise I will not rest until I have found a way to help your friends return home.
Okay, there we go. That's all I wanted to know. My life is irrelevant in this equation.
What say you? Have I earned your trust for the moment, at least?
No, taking that little cloak off would probably help, just FYI. couch, for want of a better choice.
Excellent. You will not regret this. With that settled, we shall have to see about getting you ready for the road.
I am ready for the road. I even took off my creepy mask.
Traveling across the rift has no doubt left you weary. I will arrange for a room where you might rest in comfort. While it's being prepared, perhaps I can show you around.
I just ran around like a crazy person attuning to all your crystals. You don't need to show me around. Catboy. But if you think that hood is hiding anything, I know who you are. And we will have words, sir. We will have words. Oh, I'm sorry, Kimmy. That must have sucked. Yeah, I can imagine all the bright lights would just be like all up in your face. But I'm glad you were able to go back in and like check out the concert and stuff. I know, Stormblood is all wrapped up. Getting into the big boy that everyone was like, couldn't wait for me to get to. The Crystarium boasts a number of residential districts, but I have been informed that a room has just become available at the Pendants, which, as it turns out, is perfect. Our path there will take us past the markets, and I hope to give you my own introduction to their wares. Come along. Ooh, are people gonna finally sell me sit? Because I've been trying to talk to people for like ages, and they're like, oh no, typos are fine. I get what you mean. You're good. Lord knows you should see some of the typos I get trying to talk into the chat in 14. Like I pressed the slash button too much, so it's just like slash P, and then what I was actually trying to say. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, I love this place so much. It's so pretty.
This is the Musica Universalis, the commercial heart of the Crystarium. Aught you might need to prepare for your journeys can be purchased here.
Okay, I'm aware. Unfortunately, my gear is already better than the gear that's here. It is indeed. Well, I have a keyboard attached to my PlayStation, so like I have one up on it, and I still screw it up.
You must be curious about the currency. Fear not. The gil you carry will serve you well enough.
Okay.
Each nation once minted its own coins, but 'twas all a jumbled mess following the flood. After much debate, the local merchants eventually elected to revert to the old ways, wherein a coin's value was decided by the worth of its metal. As for a unit of measurement, we agreed upon the term gil, a word borrowed from coins uncovered within the Crystal Tower here. And as our traders peddled their wares across the land, so too did our usage of gil become common practice. From what your stola tells me, a standard
thanks,
coin from the
Bookwormish, for
source
another giftie.
equates to exactly 1 gil here, or near enough not to matter. Our way of life has benefited greatly from the artifacts we recovered from the tower, some of which may be familiar to you.
Elegant tombstones. Yep. No, wait, that's a phone. Never mind. Or it looks like a phone. No!
But I fear it would not be practical for us to provide everything to which you are accustomed.
I like the shrug of
Should
despair.
you means to access the commodities of your homeworld?
It's just a full body movement of... Oh, that was
Avan
funny.
Kerm Sin?
Yes, I'm here. Of course I'm here. What amusements do you have for me today?
No! No, Navi, no, I don't want one.
My dear Feo Ul, paragon of pixie kind. For you, I have the most vital task. This fine lady is a friend from a distant realm. And we have need of a means to ferry things back and forth from her home. Might you be able to assist us in this matter?
You came from beyond, didn't you? From beyond the rift? How wonderfully exciting! What a brave and reckless and marvellous thing you did! You've the heart of a pixie, you do. After careful consideration, I have decided to grant you my assistance. Make a pact with me and the fun can begin.
Oh god, I'm trying desperately not to stare at her wings because it's making me dizzy. Just trying to stare at her face.
Answer me this, traveller. Did your garments come with you when you crossed over? Your teeth? Your nails?
They're moving so quickly.
Just as I thought! Then you've a good stout connection with your home through which all your belongings, great and small, may easily pass.
Welcome in, Jasmine. Welcome in, Raiders. How are you? For those of you who don't know me, I am Goddess. I am a JRPG and RPG streamer, but you will notice I am currently playing Final Fantasy XIV. I am starting Shadowbringers for the first time, and since I've started 14, I've officially become a Final Fantasy XIV streamer, so that is what I do. Welcome in. Leave a follow if you would like. Jasmine, I hope your stream went wonderful. If you need to grab a snack and some food, please do. Make sure to get your post-stream rest, and I will keep going. Okay.
From this moment forth, I will be your Isnefis, and you my Snayak. Like the branch which sprouts from the sapling, our bond will flow unbroken from one to the other.
Jeez, I thought my brain stalled out for a second. I'm like, you said what? She
Raise
speaketh another
your
language. I'm glowing.
'Tis done. We are bound now, dearest
Hey, Majin, how are you?
Come then. Make your request. Tell me your desire. I wish to visit this world of yours.
But Bookwormish, which Gaelic? Is it Scots Gaelic or is it Irish Gaelic? Those are two different languages. Although given her accent, it sounds like Scots Gaelic, but... Good, I'm glad,
May I have a
Majin.
message to your friends in the Source to inform them of your safe arrival?
Crap. I mean, I'd probably be wise to contact Kryle, given her area of expertise. But Tataru's my bud. Oh, that's so mean. Who do I get in touch with? I should probably get in touch with Kryle. Send a message to Kryle.
Consider it done.
Interesting, so pixies
As
can
you
go back and
heard,
forth?
That was Feo Ul of the Pixies. Their kind possess an affinity for magic akin to that of arcane beings. They rarely show themselves in populated areas, but Feo is insatiably curious even by pixie standards, and seems to have taken a liking to the crystarium.
Who wouldn't? It's pretty. If only it wasn't so far away.
We were going to organize a room for you, weren't we? Come along.
Don't tell me what to do. Catboy. Who is fooling no one. Yay! Finally. I was wondering why that was like. Well, I'm like, what kind of hoops do I need to jump to get access to that stuff now? My Bobo! Yay! Market board. Am I going the wrong direction? I am 100% going the wrong direction. Let's see what's on this market board, shall we? And how expensive it is. No, I don't want to look at a bone. Okay, I do not need to start buying random things off the market board. Alright. Onward and upward. Wait, hold on. Oh no, I'm still headed in the right direction, sort of. Oh my god, I hate this. You're puzzling me. Ah, there you go. Ah, there you are. I was just finalizing the matter of your accommodation. You'll have a private room here at the Pendants for the duration of your stay to make use of as you see fit. When you are ready to retire, the manager will show you to your lodgings. Pray, rest, and recuperate, and we shall reconvene in the ocular anon. I believe that covers all of our practical concerns. Thank you for answering my call. We are denied the comforting blanket of night, but may peaceful dreams attend you nonetheless. Okay, so since next he's like the third person that's mentioned the concurrent daytime. I guess we'll be restoring the night then. A pleasure to meet you, miss, and welcome to your new home at the Pendants. Your room is ready if you'd care to retire. Sure. Ooh, this room is pretty. Pretty flower box. You. Hello, friend.
I know you. You're the warrior of light from the source. What? Did you just... You can hear me?
Yup.
Oh, gods, how long has it been? That was what I called myself in your world. The warrior of darkness.
Although my outfit's better
My
suited
real
to that
name is
moniker.
Ardbert. I used an alias in the source. A daft one, looking back.
A little bit. Ardbert. That's quite the name.
If you recall my tale, it was my comrades and I who caused the flood. We thought our home doomed. And so we listened to the Ascians. Let them guide us to the source and tried to hasten their goddamned ardor. I remember when we fell, defeated by you and yours. I remember our audience with Minfilia, how she listened to our pleas and returned our souls to the first. The flood was poised to swallow Norvrant. Minfilia and my friends, they surrendered what little they had left to hold it back. Just faded away, leaving me to bear witness.
Woof. Ouch.
Tell me, do you know the year? How much time has passed since we caused the flood? $100 years.
Oh, shit.
100 long years.
Oh man, he's had no one to talk to for 100 years? Oh, can I give him a hug? No, don't try to touch the cup now.
My hands find no purchase. My gestures catch no eye, and my pleas, be they whispered or screamed, reach not a single ear.
Oh, sad clown
I am a
noises.
shade, cursed to do naught but drift. I feel as if I've been walking forever. I hardly noticed when my mind and body began to fray at the edges. Then bang! My senses were sharp again. I felt like a fish being reeled in, and before I knew it, I found myself in this room. Why is it that you can see me? What are you even doing here, come to that?
I'm here to fix it.
You were summoned to save the first.
Yup.
A waste of time. This world is beyond saving.
It's never
like
beyond
those who try
saving.
to save it.
Just you watch.
Muddled as my mind may be, I've not forgotten that.
I'm good at fixing shit. I got you,
But
bro.
if fate has brought me to you, the one person in this God's forsaken world who can see and hear me, then perhaps there is a reason I endured. If I can find out why I was left behind, then maybe I can bring this journey of mine to an end. Well, I'll be watching, Warrior of Light. But do me a favor. Be careful out there. This world has had its fill of heroes.
Then I will be a villain. I'm just joking. Really? I couldn't get more comfortable? Still in my travel leathers? Oh my god, if I had an apartment that looked like this, I would die happy. Not gonna lie. Okay. Okay, back to the tower then. Teleportation. Pivot. So many stairs. I like how I get to come into one room.
Ah, how did you find your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest.
Well, about that.
I was not aware the room was haunted, and you were rather tired. Well, should you receive another visitation, be sure to let me know. Now, let us return to the subject of the Scion's whereabouts.
Okay.
This map shows the lands of Norvrand, the only area to be spared the flood of light.
Okay. I like this map.
The Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lakeland.
Okay.
To the north is the fairy kingdom of Il-Meg. That is where you'll find Urianger.
Nah, Rian's with the fairies.
To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak-Tika. Your Stola is stationed there, in the heart of the forest.
Okay. Where's my bro?
Alas, Neither location can be reached without considerable difficulty.
Of course not.
As such, I would suggest you first seek out one of the twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium.
I am
Alphino is on
indeed.
Calusia,
I
an
like
island
maps.
off the western shore. It is home to a city called Yulmore, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness.
Oh, of course.
For his part in furthering our cause, Alphino journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement. Alize, meanwhile, traveled south to the arid wastes of Armarang. They lie upon the very edge of the inhabitable world, where the flood of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin Eaters.
Okay.
In contrast to her brother, Alize felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on our foe. So, will it be Calicia or Armarang? It matters not
Maybe
which
just
you
a
choose
little
to
bit,
visit
Majin.
first. Simply inform me once you have made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount.
Okay. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one I go to first?
But you must be wondering about Thancred.
Yeah, no shit.
He has taken up with a new companion, and is presently engaged as a wandering hunter of Sin Eaters.
Okay. Like how he says that, a new companion.
Being ever on the move, his whereabouts are often difficult to ascertain, but I am certain your paths will cross ere long.
Okay. Oh no, I forgot to clear out my inventory a little bit. Whoops, my bad. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Pants! Oh my god, they're so much worse than what I have on. Alright, lay it on me, man. Oh, in search of Alphino. Oh, I lost her last. I should... Why are you so mean to me? Making me... I'm gonna go for her first. Ready to depart for Amarang. Alce will be overjoyed to see you safe. I know she was particularly concerned for your well-being. She impressed upon me how regrettable the timing of her summoning was. Repeatedly. Of course she did. I only hope that my part in sending you to her will garner me some measure of forgiveness. Here, this is a letter of introduction addressed to a man named Cassard, the master of Merchant Caravan. Sounds good, Kimmy. Thanks for the lurk. Oh, I can pick up both. Okay, let's grab the one for Alphino, too. Yay. Okay. I wish to exit. I'm still gonna go to Alice first, but I just wanted to grab both. Wait. Okay, so I need to go up here. Okay. Here we go. Oop. No, I need to talk to... There we go. If you're looking for work, I might have a spot for another guard. Oh, a friend of the Exarch, hoping to meet someone in Amarang, are you? Then I shall be your guide. I was about to set off for our outpost there, as a matter of fact, so we can leave right away, assuming you have everything you need. Okay, the unforgiving sands we go. You can also use your ether compass to assist with locating ether currents in new regions. The ether compass can be found under collection. Okay, I know that already. It's already on my hotbar.
Areng. From this parched earth, the nation of Nabath Areng once rose. When I journeyed here, long ago, I spoke with a sun-weathered elder. He told me Armareng meant majestic land in the language of his people.
Really like the music.
And so it might still be, were it not for the light's unrelenting onslaught.
Oh, I think I found another soundtrack I'm gonna like. Alright, where's my lady? Where's my girl? I'm in the desert in a black outfit. Oof, no matter how many times I come here, the heat never fails to catch me off guard. Don't be surprised when the temperature drops at night, though. The sky is still bright, of course, but it gets brisk enough to make you shiver. Now, the excerpt's letter said I was to take you to the inn at Journey's Head, which is where this Alice friend of yours is staying. But that's a fair old distance, so I propose we make a stop in Mordsuk to break up the trek, allowing me to attend to some business and to you to enjoy the local hospitality. Sounds good? Good. Alright, you lot, I'm off, and I'd better not see the goods covered in sand when I get back. Right, we had to head southwest, straight as an arrow. Giant cactar! Ooh, cool. Ah, look at my little chocobo feet. Cool. Okay. Stay focused. Pardon me, gentlemen. I outclass you, so you're probably not going to attack me, even if I wasn't on my bobo. Stop here a moment. This is your first visit to Amarong, is it not? Before you cross the River of Sand, you need to turn around and feast your eyes on that. Okay. Oh. It's sideways. They built them big, didn't they? That's Sar Shal, a fortress meant to protect the northern reaches of Nabath Areng. Seeing what was left behind, I believe it when they say that it was once one of Nornvant's mightiest nations. At least until the flood came along. Great chunks of Nabath Areng's lands were lost in the light, its great city included. The few who survived didn't see much point in staying, most of them anyway. No, not many choose to come here these days, not with everything in ruins. Even the hulking great fortress has become a little more than an Amaro roost for me and my caravan. But now everywhere is a desert as this place. Just wait until you see Mordsu. Let's press on, shall we? Fields of Ember. Cool. What does this map look like? Oh, I can't pull out anymore? Rude. Ooh, look at all the aetheryte crystals. Nice. Here we are, Mortsu. By the blessed shadow, I love this town. Back in a moment, sir. There's something large and crystally up here I need to attune to. I also need to talk to the chocobo lady, even though it's not really a chocobo. So where is Allison? She must be down here? The inn at Journey's Head. Yeah, that's where she is, I think. Okay, we are attuned. Now I can go back to this gentleman. More soon, not just full of Mord, but Humes and all manner of others too. It has long since been a refuge for folk displaced by the flood, so the population is nothing if not diverse. Oh, have you met a Mord before? They might look like shifty little blighters, but a more welcoming lot you could never wish to meet. Speaking of which, we should pay our respects to Master Hengen. I'll go ahead and let him know we've arrived. Okay. Pivot. Oh man, I literally just came from up here. This is what happens when I get ahead of myself. No, it's further this way. Hold on, okay, hold on. There we go. Oh my god, look at his little face. His little teeth. Aw, look at his little face.
Master Gengen, this is the friend of the Exarch I was telling you about.
Very good, very good. Though friend or no, all are welcome in Mordsook.
Oh my god, I love his voice. I need a little knitted plushie of this guy.
Sook is Mordish for city. As things stand, this souk boasts the largest and busiest marketplace in all Armorang. You'll find ore from the mines here, of course, but all manner of other things too, many of them rare. As I told you before, not many visit Armorang by choice, but Mordsook's a different story. Merchants come from miles around to purchase the relics the Mord dig up.
Aye, that they do. For Mord do not dismiss the spoils of the earth. We clean them and polish them and reveal to the world their true value. That is why they come here, come from far away, come with much money. And so our souk is always busy, busy, busy. No such thing as a thing no one needs.
You say that every time, Master Gengen. Some sort of family motto, wasn't it? Or perhaps a Mord philosophy, for which we should all be very grateful. Would that everyone was so willing to take in refugees regardless of race or creed. Now then, if you intend to spend any time here, you'll want to gain the trust of the locals. And there's a little custom all newcomers are expected to observe.
The cracking of the coin purse. You buy one thing from the market. Price can be low or high, just as long as you buy.
As the good Mord says. In fact, the Exarch sent a little something to cover this very expense. A Verbert gold piece, no less. The first I've held in years.
Verbert gold? Real Verbert gold?
Uh-oh.
Here, newcomer, crack your coin purse with me.
Oh no, you want my goods, newcomer. I have jars and pots all smooth and shiny.
Over here!
Come and look.
You buy?
I'm getting mauled by the shopkeeps.
Enough of that! Calm, I say! This one must still journey through the barrens. Nothing bulky, nothing heavy, no pots. Nothing better for the road than a full belly. Spend that piece at Ronron's place, yes? Eat for 3 before you leave.
Oh, so funny. Okay. delivery Moogle. I require sustenance. Where's it? First, fill your belly. Take your time, stare and sniff before you choose, but no drooling on the merchandise, yes? Browse Ronron's wares. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target a foodstuff and inspect it with... Oh, okay. I'm inspecting the foodstuffs. Oh, frogs. Fuck. I call that mush loaf. The middle is stuffed with bittersweet cactus fruit, so even if the bread dries out, it's still moist inside. Keeps you going in the heat. Ew, worms. Everyone's favorite plump white worm slathered in honey. Once you eat a glazed wiggler, you'll never want any other treat. Sure. That's my ever-burning bounty, made with the best parts of the lizard, cured with special spicy sauces. Some find the smell challenging, but it'll warm you up on chilly desert nights. I don't want frog skewers. Alright, Majin, I'm like, no worms or frogs for me. Oh, you'll like those chewy skewers. Find small frogs hiding under rocks. Spear with stick, then roast over fire. Crackling on the outside, gooey on... Ugh. They all look tasty, yes? Which to choose? Which to choose? Ah, very wise. You won't wither on the sands with a gut full of cactus fruit filling. You have the gold? And done. 1 Wolverite to honor buys you 40 loaves of bread. Well, the loaf or the meat, I was gonna choose one of those two. Because I wasn't choosing any of the other two things. Oh, am I rude? Do I share the rest? Our visitor invites us to feast. Let us give thanks for her great generosity and small appetite. Consider your coin purse cracked. I am pleased to accept your custom, and Gengen will be pleased that you honored ours. Keeping the merchandise down, yes? No returns! That's gross. But between that or the spicy meat, they seem the least obtrusive, because I wasn't eating bugs. I was watching from here. You honored our custom, and with great relish. You will always be welcome in Mordsuk. If you need anything in Amarang, we are here to provide. Ooh, finally gloves. Okay. You have courage, my friend. Ronron's wares are more exotic than harmful, but I don't envy you the bellyache you'll have on the morrow. Right, now that you have eaten, I expect you're eager to get back on the road. Would you mind if we delayed our departure a touch? I have a few deals left to close before I conclude my business here in Mordsuk. Can't I just go ahead without you? Oh, offering your services, are you? Aye. Well, an assistant would certainly help hurry things along. I have a receipt here for some goods that need picking up from the market, all properly paid for. You just need to do the lifting and carrying. I'll go and take care of some last-minute haggling then. See you in a bit. Hungry again already. You have a strong stomach, friend, but I wouldn't eat those. Oh, I need the market receipt. Iron ore and table cactus. Okay. Damn it! Oops. Okay, who else has got sparklies? I'm choosing all the wrong sparklies. Ah, Thonton. He was definitely one. Okay, and then hold on. So Thonton. Okay, so Thol Toll and Mill Mill. Nope. Not you. No. Ah, there's one. Okay, and then now we're like Milltill is the other one. Ah, there you are. Picked the right direction. What? Oh, well, where's the box of antiques? Did I run by the antiques? It's a crate of antiques. Box of antiquities? Oh, perfect. There we go. Don't tell me you've been round the entire market already. Hey, Autumn. No, I'm good. I was good. It was just a weird little hiccup. Aye, that's the lot, alright. Good work. And quick work, too, considering you've not set foot in this place before. I thought you would want to sit in the city like the Exarch, but something tells me you're not a stranger to visiting strange lands. Unfortunately, your efficacy presents something of a problem. I'd hoped to conclude all my business before you returned, but it seems there's been some confusion over one of the orders I placed. I'll have to drag in my middleman and sort this mess out. I'm sorry to make you sit around and twiddle your thumbs. Cassard, it feels like an age since I last saw you. Well, I'm not super far into Shadowbringers yet, but pretty good so far. Well, if it isn't the lovely Teslin, it has been a while, but your timing couldn't be better. This lady was on her way to meet with Alice. I'm supposed to be taking her to your corner of the desert, but a misplaced order has commandeered my attention. Wait, I know who you are. Alice has told me so much about you. You're Rhea, aren't you? I knew it! How wonderful to meet you in the flesh after hearing all those stories. I'm Teslin. I work as a carrier at the inn, and I've gotten to know Alice quite well since she took up guard duties here. Do you want me to take her over as Rhea's guide, Cassard? My shopping's all done and packed for the road, so it would be no trouble. That would be great help, thank you. Well, it looks like you'll be able to head straight out after all. My caravan and I will be in the area for a while yet. Seek me out when you've had your fill of Amarang, and I'll send you back to the Crystarium. Elsie has been desperate to see you, so let's get you to her sooner rather than later. The inn isn't too hard to find, really. You can actually see the top of the rock spires from here. We just need to swing around the ridge and then head south. Come on, I'll get my supplies together and meet you outside. Oh, I should have talked to one of the bells in the Crystarium. Hold on. Who hasn't actually? I'll do ether quests off stream. Just keep going on story. Yeah. All set? Oh, I should probably mention the wildlife. While most of them will leave you be if you keep your distance, the local coyotes have learned to prey on folk heading home from the markets. I can usually swing a sword well enough to fend them off, but I may have loaded myself down with too many bargains today. Do you think you can handle any beasts that try to make a meal of us? Of course I can. It's like you don't know me. I thought you might. Alice was always saying how much you, I mean, let's get going, shall we? I'm coming, wait for me! Okay, we can continue on our way. Sorry, there wasn't much time to shout a warning. Were you bitten? Those things can be nasty. And hardly a match for you, it seems. I'd always thought Alice was strong, but in her mind, she was never, now it makes sense. Well, you should push on. It might be best if you scout ahead and clear out any coyotes that have our scent. I'll wait here so you can fight without any distractions. Rude. Twitch. Fields of Ember. Oh, there's things floating. I know, I like the music, ecstatic. Oh my god, I have to... Seriously? Why? Why do I have to run all the way back to her? That is so dumb. Oh, thank goodness you're back. I could hear the howling and snarling from here. Frightful creatures. Let's hope the rest have seen your handiwork and know to avoid us now. I need to get those supplies back to the inn. I did indeed, Dan. I'll get Alphino next. This is it. Thanks to you, I didn't have to drop my shopping even once. Come to think of it, I'm glad I didn't make the trip alone. It seems you ended up escorting me. I'll have to repay the favor somehow, but first, let's head inside, shall we? Welcome to the inn at Journey's Head. You might be our first visitor from the Castarium since Alice arrived. It's not much, but it's home for the afflicted and a handful of carers. You don't know. I don't think I've met anyone besides Alice who is so unfamiliar with our situation here. Most folk have grown up knowing someone who knew someone. I might leave out something obvious, so it may be best to have Alice give you the full explanation. Where's my girl? I need to attune to that crystal first, though. I've entered a sanctuary. Just attune to it. Ah! There we go. Ooh, that's a very bright now. Where is she? I think she might be out on patrol. You could wait, I suppose, but why not go and surprise her? She usually takes a look at things from the watchtower first, so you might be able to catch her there. It's not far. Head out the south side and you'll soon see it. I'll stay behind in case she comes back while you're gone. Hold on, destination. I see something else important. Oh, she headed. Oops, I'm still too far away. There we go. Perfect. Flying is important. Northwest. Right, ecstatic? I'm like, I've only heard like 2 songs, but I'm totally sold already. Where's my girl? Giant wave of light.
Get back here! Is that... It can't be.
Look at her little fancy outfit.
Just a lesser sin eater. Nothing to write home about. I knew you'd turn up sooner or later, but I had been hoping for sooner.
So sassy.
How are you? We've fought them to a standstill, then. The Exarch did say that the Empire seemed to have drawn back when he last looked in on the source.
But without knowing for sure how fast time was passing there, I couldn't help worrying that a lot might have happened since then. I'm heartily relieved to hear that it hasn't, just as Alphino must have been. As you can imagine, both he and Urianger were desperate to hear the news from home when I arrived. I haven't actually seen Thancred and Y'shtola yet, but they will have heard all the latest developments from the Exarch by now, or should have at least.
I don't like the fact that they're all separated.
When I think of how frantic Tataru and the others must be, I want nothing more than to rush back and reassure them. But we still haven't found a way to reverse the summoning. And even if we had, we couldn't just ignore Urianger's vision.
Yes, you could. Ignore the vision.
He may use 10 words where one would suffice, and they may often obscure as much as they reveal. But on this matter, he was as clear as day. I do not doubt for one moment that he saw what he claims. Nor how difficult it must have been to speak about them. The 8th Umbral Calamity and your death aren't exactly topics for idle conversation. As much as I might want to go home, I don't want to go home to that.
That's not your choice
We
to
can't
make.
allow the rejoining to happen, which means we have to save the first from the Sin Eaters.
If I die, it's a choice I have made to protect everybody. Don't tell me what to do.
That great wall of white is a remnant of the Flood. 100 years ago, the balance in the First tipped decisively in favor of light. From that moment, it rose and swelled with each passing day, and then, without warning, it burst forth like water from a broken dam. A colossal wave of pure light, drowning everything in its wake. Only Norvrant was spared. For the most part, living things are composed of ether of various different aspects. But when exposed to such a flood, their etheric harmony is shattered, and their natural form breaks down. Then they either perish, or are warped into mindless abominations. Yes, that's how the Sin Eaters came to be. They were once living creatures, or people, that were caught in the path of the Flood.
Ooh, woof.
Once the change is wrought, there is no going back. In that instant, they are gripped by an insatiable appetite for ether, and will happily gorge themselves on any living thing within reach. But even that is not the worst of it. The stronger Sin Eaters can plant light in us, like seeds in soil, corrupting our ether, and triggering the birth of new monstrosities. They are creatures of base instinct that exist only to feed and to multiply. They feel no pity, know no remorse, and are utterly deaf to reason, which is why they must be destroyed. Every last one of them.
It's very aggressive, kiddo.
The infirmary is full of the Sin Eaters' victims, left here to spend their final hours waiting for the change to overtake them.
It's just a matter of time. More for some, less for others. Those patients will all become monsters in the end. And to add insult to injury, the afflicted are feared, shunned, cast out of society, and exiled here to the edge of the world. The only thing I have to say about this hellish place is that it has served me well as a training ground. Teslin and the others have also been kind enough to share their knowledge of the Sin Eaters, which is of knowledge I can now share with you, while you help me finish my patrol, of course. Here's what we'll do. I'll take the east side of the inn and you clear the west. That way you have an undiluted experience with the resident terrors. These marks on your map are where the usual trouble spots are. You can assume that any beast with a white hide or carapace is a Sin Eater, but you'll know for sure soon enough when they come slavering after your ether. Remember, it's kill or be killed with these monsters. Once you have slain whatever's prowling around out there, we can rendezvous back at the north entrance. Good hunting. Okay, so you're going that way and I'm going this way. Ancient lizard. Like a tadpole with feet. Welcome to the Thunderdome, bitch. Hi, Nome. How are you? How's your Wednesday? I'm almost level 84. Thanks for another gifty, Bookwormish. You get that mount. So good. Okay, there we go. There's the door. Come, Bobo! We must away! Ooh, that'd be fire if we could get to 50 today. I don't think I've ever gotten to 50 subs. That'd be cool, though. Hello! I joined. Ooh, that's the wrong button. That's the right button. How did you fare? It was fine. They're not that hard to kill. Ah, I thought there might be one or two lurking on the fringes. Nothing out of the ordinary for this area. I expect you noticed it yourself, but individually, these lesser sin eaters are no more deadly than any natural predator you might encounter in the desert. It's when they appear in numbers that they pose a threat. Much like the void scent, they have an unfortunate tendency to flock to the strongest of their kind. Thus, when a powerful sin eater goes on the hunt, it might be attended by a veritable swarm of weaker kin. Imagine an army of such creatures descending on a village or hamlet. Ooh, woof. That would not be fun. That's the basic idea behind my patrols, to cull their ranks often enough that their numbers won't be overwhelming when the big ones come out to play, and you've certainly helped on that front. Let's report our victories to Teslin, shall we? Hi, Joko! Talk to you real quick. Good. I have attuned to this, yes? I know brain fart. Yes, we're fine. Alice tells me you helped out on her patrol. You have our thanks, and my apologies for leading you from one battle to another ever since the moment we met. In any case, I'm glad to see the two of you have found each other. You have no idea how bad Alice has missed your company. Everything is always, if Rhea were here, she would... That's an exaggeration. I don't sound like that either. I was simply trying to view matters from other perspective, and I respect Rhea's methods. Honestly, after seeing her in action, I can understand why. The way she leaps into the fray without hesitation, it really is something to behold. I might be a little smitten myself. I'm only teasing, though I've no doubt she deserves all the admiration she gets, just as you do. So funny. Aww. Okay. Next one. Well, I'm not super far yet, Choco, but the music is fire. I'm loving the music so far. I'm just picking up Alice now, and then I'm gonna go get Alpha No. What a twiddle our thumbs while you work yourself to death. Surely there's something we can help you with. I could do with a hand, it's true, thank you. You can start by helping me sort out the larder, Alice. While we do that, could you tend to a few patients, perhaps? There are 3 in particular I meant to visit. It's just a matter of saying a few words to them and seeing that their skin isn't caked in sand. Their names are Ponel, Toden, and Halric. They may not give much in the way of response, but I promise they'll be pleased to meet someone new. standing in a bucket. Thank you. Okay, and then there's Toadin. Yeah, I can't really speak to the story itself yet, but the music is really good. Okay. Oh, never mind. I thought that was a potato at first. It was not. Aw. Ugh. That's sad. You've seen to the patients. How are they? Good, that's good. I knew they would enjoy meeting you. I am concerned about Haurik, though. I'll have to speak with the other carers, but I think his time may be near. We shall leave you to have that discussion then. I was going to take Rhea to Mordsuk if you have any errands there that need doing. Well, I suppose there is one thing. Would you pick up a nectarine from the markets, please? Cassard's caravan just passed through, so Ronron should have some fresh fruit. Come then. There's something I want you to see, right after we stop at Ronron's stall, of course. Okay, we're gonna teleport. Okay, and then we'll pivot. There she is. Actually, I'm gonna go pick up that blue one, because I'm pretty sure that blue one's probably a ether quest. So we'll grab that one. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Just picking that up. What did it say, though? It kind of looked like it was in red. No, it's not that one. Oh, okay, never mind. Alright, we're back. Oh, back again, are you? You need another taste of Ronron's wares? Actually, we're looking to buy a nectarine. Do you have any in stock? Oh yes, nectarines. Peaches, grapes, fresh and juicy. Given how richly you cracked your coin purse with me, I might still owe you food. Here, take this one, free of charge. Gods, I've never seen a Mord merchant give away something for nothing before. How much coin did you spend here? Oh yes, I'll take a jar of honeyed worms as well. Ew. Oh no, they're not for me. It's an offering of sorts. The worms, if you please. Only the best brigglers for you. Come again, my friends. Right, that's our shopping chore taken care of. Let's head up past the Aetheryte to the main tower. The view I want to show you can only be seen from its very top. Need to get up there or something? Where's the stairs to get up there? Oh, never mind. Here are your precious worms. That buys us a trip to the top of the tower, does it not? Wait, Brigglers, you actually bought them! I really shouldn't let you, but just this once, alright? Only once. Never fails, shall we? But they're icky worms, Dan. They're icky worms.
Look, over there, where the wall is broken. Do you see what lies beyond?
Yeah, it looks like snow. Or Or cloud?
That's what the land became after the light flooded in. An empty white nothingness. Life cannot exist in such conditions. The primordial light would wreak havoc on the body's etheric balance. That nectarine you bought, it's Halric's favorite fruit. Most of the patients, Halric included, survived the attacks of powerful eaters. But their fate was sealed all the same. The monster's corruption has entered their bodies, and their very essence is being subsumed by light. The twisted state of the world itself just makes matters worse. Under normal circumstances, a person's ether naturally tends to equilibrium. But for these poor souls, the opposite is true. Sooner or later, every single one of them will turn. Tesleen and the patients, they all know this. They know what has to be done before the change goes too far, before the eater within takes over. The preferred method is mixing poison into their favorite food. In my time here, I've borne witness to a lot of last meals.
Oh, now I'm sad.
I feel just as helpless as before. No matter how hard I fight, it's never enough. But it's a war I mean to wage, nonetheless. Speaking of wars, do you remember how I made you promise not to leave me and then promptly collapsed?
Yes. So it wasn't that long ago for me.
Well, let's just say I had a few choice words for the Exarch concerning the timing of his summons.
Yeah, right? Believe me, he had words for me too.
But even if the fault lay with someone else, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd abandon you on the battlefield. So I swore that I'd make up for my absence there by making a difference here. And that's what keeps me moving forward, even when things seem hopeless. On which note, it's time we headed back. The longer we keep Tesleen waiting, the harder this will be for her.
Wow, that's depressing. I'm glad I was able to show you that. When it comes to understanding the catastrophe which befell the first, one glimpse of the empty wasteland beyond the wall is worth more than an hour of Rayonje's lecturing. And I needed you to know beyond a doubt that Tesleen has no other choice, that nectarine will be a kindness. This isn't just the threat posed to others. When a person becomes an eater, the pain appears to be excruciating. The carers are truly fond of their wards and would spare them that suffering. It is their way of fighting back against a fate worse than death. This is very scourgy. Reminded heavily of 15. Although Shadowbringers might have come out first, to be honest. I don't actually know. Still timing on that. But that's kind of what it reminds me of. Okay. Where is she? Nope. There we go. You're back. I hope you had a nice time. Did you manage to find a nectarine? Here you go. Thank you. Alice explained why I wanted this, has she? I can see it in your eyes. But we may not need it just yet. I spoke with the others, and we've decided to keep an eye on Halric for now. Thanks to you, though, if his time does come suddenly, we'll be ready to send him on his way with a taste of happier days. Damn, level 84! Okay. Well, nothing is going to happen for a little while yet, so let's see if we can't lighten the mood. We don't want our gloomy faces worrying the patients. I think it's time for that welcome meal, don't you? Take a seat, and I'll make us a nice stew. Yeah, I'm gonna be probably over 90 by the time Shadowbringers is done. Level 100, halfway through Endwalker.
Speak up if you'd like another helping. I made a little bit more than usual today.
And you've added something special to the broth, if I'm not mistaken.
Aye, well, it's not often we have visitors from the Crystarium, so I may have thrown in a few extra bits and bobs.
Bits and bobs.
Oh, it's nothing, really. And we do so rarely have guests. In a place like this, you learn to take what moments of happiness you can get. I remember when I first came here with my mother. She was showing the early signs. I knew there was no way to save her, but I just couldn't face what needed to be done. That's the way of it for most people. Why they travel from arms to stay here. Beaten, broken souls come to wait out the inevitable, to receive the mercy of a painless death. When my mother finally left this world, I was mad with grief, but also thankful that her passing was a peaceful one. It's never easy, ending a life you've cared for, even when you believe they go on to a better place.
Oh, Majin, I was gonna say, speaking of Gunbreaker, I'm gonna start on that one.
I often find myself wishing the Warrior of Darkness would come and do that part for me.
The Warrior of Darkness?
You've never heard the tale? I'm not sure where it began, but every child in Norvrant could tell you a version of it. Warrior of Darkness, servant of death, take care of our souls at our dying breath. Let sinners and eaters of sin go with thee, that all may return to the sunless sea. Well, that's the version I was taught anyway. It's just an old bedtime story. He's certainly never deigned to visit us here.
Which is a good thing, surely. He sounds rather ominous.
Do you think so? I always liked the idea that he treated every soul the same, even the Sin Eaters.
Oh, that can't be good. Why is everyone looking up like that?
They're coming.
Desleen! Have you seen Halric? I swear, I only took my eyes off him for a moment.
All right, where's the big one? Him, but if he's wandering out there alone, well, assign each search areas and split up. Any idea where he might be headed? No, he's never done anything like this before, but it can't be a coincidence that the other patients are suddenly so agitated they can sense something. In any case, let's keep the search close to the inn. Halric isn't very sure on his feet, so we won't have gone far. I'll search the east side. Please, Halric, please be alright. Oh, he's not gonna be alright. I'll cover the north and west, then you take everything from here to the south. Alright, let's go kill the poor child. So I'm assuming that's what horror's about to happen. Giant tick! Ugh. You see no sign of Howard. Maybe he went further west. I'm under attack! No, I took him to the Thunderdome.
Any sign of him?
Nope.
No luck then. But he surely can't have gone far. We should keep looking. The Sin Eaters are out in force, and if we don't find him soon, you can be sure they will.
Oops. She is big. She's a big lady.
Did you see the size of that thing? It must be one of the nasty ones.
It's fine, I'll take care
Wherever
of
it's
it.
going, it can only mean trouble. There it is! Is that... Oh no! Ulrich!
It's
We have
Least
to
2.0. Uh-oh. Ouch.
Tesling! No!
Wow. That's a very sad way to start off.
We all deserve happiness, wherever we can find it. The time left to you is precious. No one should die in pain. Mother, I...
Oh, that's creepy face. Oh, jeez. Holy shit. Holy crap!
No, 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 no!
Forgive me, Elisa.
Thank you guys. Wow. That's that's gonna give me nightmares. Jeez. Wow. Okay then. I guess we're going from 0 to 60 in this expansion. No slow build up for us. I'm sorry, I tried to tell the carers what happened, but I can't be the shoulder they lean on. Not like this. It's just so unfair. Tesslyn was always so cheery with the patients, telling them not to be scared, that there wouldn't be any pain. Of all the people in the world to suffer such a fate. I imagine you're just as shocked as the rest of us, so I appreciate what you're doing here. Me, I don't have the words. Without a body, we can't even give her a proper burial, and she cared about that sort of thing. About giving people the chance to say their goodbyes. Oh, lordy, lord. Thank you. What you're doing, it means a lot to them, to me. Sorry to interrupt. We realized we hadn't thanked you for rescuing Halric. You weren't hurt at all, were you? Hurt? There wasn't even a fight. I was too late, too slow, and I thought I could protect you. You can't blame yourself for things beyond your control. You brought Halric back safe and sound. No one could have done any more. I'm sorry, but I've come to a decision. I won't be continuing my role here. I hope you will forgive me for leaving you, and that you will delay Halric's last meal for as long as you possibly can. Not until it's too late, of course, but just give him what time you can. We always do. Of course, she would have done the same. Farewell, Halric. Keep Tesslyn's words close to your heart. Oh yeah, I can imagine Dan having to tone that down. They could have made that way more brutal. Wait, you're leaving this very moment? I understand how you must feel, but surely this is a bit hasty. Do you even have anywhere to go? Yes, so we must retrieve her brother. I have a destination in mind, yes, and a purpose. This damned light, building without cease. It's the reason we can't save those corrupted by the Eaters. But what if we correct the balance? Even if it were only little by little, even if it took years, it would surely make things better. Now, hold on there. Everyone knows there's too much light, but how could you ever hope to get rid of it? You'd have to change the whole world. That's what I do, Wilport. That is what I do. Just you watch. That's right. We should return to the Crystarium. I may not be able to repel the Eaters on my own, but I can still use the skills I have gained here to hurt them. Hi, Belle! Welcome in, Raiders! How's everyone doing? How did stream go? I'm good, Belle. Hope stream was good and everything's going good for you. Hey, Ardonius, how are you? Welcome in. Not screamed a lot. Nice. Ooh, sorry, big yawn. Well, please, if you need to lurk for a minute, Belle, and get a snack and a drink or get some rest, please do. And I will continue on my story questing. I am, Ordonius, I am doing good. I am a continuing. Okay, where I think I can just go back to the Crystarium now, right? Wait, hold on, do I have to? Oh crap! I have to come back here first. Really? Tears on the sand? Mean. Fine, I'll teleport here first. Yeah, if you haven't left a follow, please do, but do not feel so inclined if you do not. I'm just happy to have you here hanging out. Whoa! Sprint! Oh, I probably should have just gotten on my Bobo. That's fine. Skittish more. Oh, so many more side quests to add to my backlog of side quests. Oh, this music is fire. Hi, Chaos. How are you? Gigon Tender. Giant cactus. Excuse me, desert armadillo. Oh, I want to buy it, but I can't get the Shadowbringers soundtrack till I'm done with it now. Woof. Right, Belle? The music is fire. I'm doing good, Chaos. I think I'm finishing up with Alice now, and then I'm gonna go retrieve her brother. But I was serious about what I said. While the men and women at the inn battle against the blight with kindness, I must fight it in my own way, with steel. It's above. It feels like an age ago now. Miss Alice, is there anything I can get you? Your swiftest Amuro. I need to return to the Crystarium immediately. As you wish. Oh, perfect. Alright, remind me to wear goggles if we ever fly over Urung again. I've barely gotten the sand out of my eyes. But the wind did help to clear my head at least. I think I'm ready to meet with the Exarch. We need to talk about how we're going to wipe the Sin Eaters out, shall we? Okay. I see we're back to just walking off mid-conversation. Oh, I probably could run. Sometimes the distance is awkward. Pivot. So many stairs. I'm returning to have words. Oh, portal to the source. Interesting. Okay. Thank you for seeking me out. It meant a lot to have you there at my side. I was tempted to set off again the moment we had decided upon a direction, but you still to visit Alphino, haven't you? And if I know my brother, he'll be on the cusp of discovering something vital to our success, if he hasn't already. I'm content to stay here and consider our options for the time being, but don't keep me waiting too long, eh? Thanks for the lurk, Choco. Alright, so I've retrieved the brother. Where do I need to go for you? I can just come out here, right? Make a right. There we go. There it is. Your face is unknown to me. What business have you at my rookery? Signed by the Exarch, no less. Yes, I can provide you with Amaro for passage to Calusa. I will pick you out a friendly will. That's right, mounts like my grey friend over there are a common sight in these parts. But I gather you hail from further afield, more accustomed to chocobos, perchance. I hear there are a few places where they ride little else. Seeing as you are plainly unaccustomed to riding Amaro, I think it best I accompany you on this flight myself. Any Zune worthy of the name could do it, of course, but the Exarch sent you to me. Ensuring you arrive safely is my responsibility. Gather your things and meet me at the Amaro launch. One of the junior tamers will attend to you while I ready the mounts. No! So mean. To the crystal shard! Then back to this one. And over here. You want to fly tomorrow to Calusia? Well, I suppose if Master Jemai is going with you. Wait here, please. The Master should be along with the mounts shortly. You can now travel to Calusia, speak with the aspiring Amaro tamer to fly to the island. Okay.
The whistling breeze, mute. The pounding surf, frozen. Time itself takes a breath. At light's edge, all is perfectly still. The world captured in a painting, locked in a moment. Music, faint and fleeting, drifts coastward on the lifeless air. And in the distance, beyond the broken earth, a city beckons.
God, it looks like Sector 6. We are arrived. This is Cracked Shell Beach on the eastern coast of Calusia. You should be safe here for the present. Compared to the mainland, Senators' attacks are far less prevalent, and the native beasts are not any more dangerous than elsewhere. It is the people you should be weary of. Spy you that city in the distance? That is Ulmor, the island's main settlement. It rivals the Crystarium in scale and was once an ally in our battle against the Abominations. For years, the Umurian elite have fancied themselves the masters of what remains of our broken world. They have gone as far as to offer the leaders of other settlements their protection, if we bend the knee. But to say their ideals are questionable would be putting it mildly. The Crystarium is one among many who resist the heavy-handed authority, and while we are not at war, our relationship with Ulmor is strained at best. It may be wise to conceal your ties with the Exarch during your stay here, especially in the vicinity of the city. If I must, I shall go by the name Underhill. I am glad we understand each other. Now, the Exarch has instructed me to divulge a secret that should make finding your friend a good deal easier. Listen closely. If you heard south along the coast, you'll eventually come to a fisherman's shack. A friend of the Starium lives there, a man who goes by the name of Ivor. Ivor keeps an eye on everything that happens in Pelusia and will be able to point you in the right direction. Just hand him a sprig of thyme. That will let him know you can be trusted. Here, this should be enough. Find your friend. I will stay here with you tomorrow until you are ready to return. A hobgoblin. Cool. Excuse me, I'm level 84, so you won't attack me or anything. I need to get up there so I can tune with that crystal. Aha! No! There we go. Still tied. Okay, perfect. Let's talk to you. Moogle. I'm not interested. I just wanted to get that quest marker off. Mobo, we must away. Okay, is that the shack I'm looking for? That is the shack I'm looking for. Excuse me. Oops, running into the wall. What you after? Fish, crab? Think I've got an eel in a barrel somewhere if you've tasted of them? Oh, I do love a bit of thyme. Chuck some in the pan and it's like a bloody festival of flavor. Now what is it I can do for you? Can't say as there's been any major upsets to report these past few weeks. Alphino, I know that one, our young champion of the downtrodden. Ilmore's richer than all of Norvent put together, but it's a different story for them as live outside the city. Most spend every waking moment just trying to stay alive, which makes your friend's dedication to helping others stand out all the more. I can hazard a guess as to where he is now. Get a message to him, but you'll need somewhere quiet to meet, away from prying eyes. Make for Stilltide. That's the fishing village just up the path there. You're looking for a rundown excuse for a tavern. The locals call the Leaky Keel. Wait there, and I'll see that Alphino joins you. Aw, man, see, this is when I get too excited. And I'm like, I must get the ether crystal. And I could have literally just come down here first. I get ahead of myself a lot. But it's okay. It's not quite that far a distance. Alright, so I'm looking for the Leaky Keel. This looks like the Leaky Keel. This looks like a bar. Very tiny bar, but I like it. This your first time in the tavern? It's customary to buy a drink if you mean to loiter. What'll you be having? A fine choice, and what'll you be paying with? Well now, those are exotic. Where did you come by the coins like that? I'm sorry, dear, I don't doubt they have value, but I don't have a touchstone to test their purity, and I'm not about to go begging for one from the neighbors, so I'll just have to come up with some other arrangement. Here's an idea. There's a common to the north where we grow our vegetables, but lately the pests have been eating more of them than we have. What do you say to be a bit of extermination work? I want you to squash any vermin you find, then visit the caretaker and give him an earful for me for sleeping on the job. He'll be the old silo next to the fence, snoring is not. Do that for me and you can laze about here as long as you like. Okay. Come, Prompto. We must kill things. No response. Maybe we need to knock louder. Okay, so I'm assuming that person became either left or became a sin eater. Oops, a little too far away. Here we go. Welcome back, dear. What did that good-for-nothing caretaker have to say for himself? He's been gone a while. Gone? Must have left to join the rest of the hopefuls. In Gate Town, outside Ulmor. You don't have a clue what I'm talking about, do you? And here I was thinking you were another dreamer. Well, never mind at all that. Take a seat wherever you like, dear. You're more than earned it. I'll even throw in another drink on the house.
And how is business today, Mistress Theva?
Oh, frenetic. Look, I have a new customer.
I know. It's me, bro. What's up, kid?
Tis good to see you, my friend. The barley seeds you wanted. They should produce a better harvest than the last.
What, just like that? Oh, Alfino, you really are a dear. Well, I'd best be tidying up some of those empty shacks before the pests move in. Keep an eye on the place while I'm out, eh?
You still look like a baby.
It seems an age since last we spoke. Not since the prisoner exchange in Doma. And Yotsu. It has been even longer for me, of course, if you count the days I've spent here. But the time has only added to the relief I feel seeing you safe and well. Huh. Alize said much the same thing. I don't think I've ever had such a scolding. But I believe an exchange of news is in order. Come, tell me of your arrival and all that came before. I see. Both the Exarch and Alize told me what they knew of events, but I had stubbornly clung on to the hope that all-out war might yet be avoidable. And poor Tataru. She must be sick with worry. We must endeavor to return as soon as we may. It would be nice to bring her good tidings for a change. But before we bid this world farewell, we must first ensure that it is not rejoined to the source. We must prevent the 8th Umbral calamity.
Right, Bookwormish? Like, they've practically look like they're 10 for, like, 6 expansions. I wonder if they'll ever look like adults.
Vision of the future has, I fear, every chance of coming true. By his description, the catalyst for the calamity was a formless and deadly weapon employed by the Garlean Empire. Which can only mean one thing.
My husband!
Black Rose.
Gaius was telling you the truth. When we were on the trail of the Asians, we saw evidence that the gas was being manufactured once more.
Aw, I only get to look at the back of his head.
Gaius was adamant that the project had been scrapped. But so long as there are wars to be waged, there will always be those determined to win by any means. And thus simply destroying the existing stores of Black Rose would do little to alter fate's course. In that sense, our involuntary journey here to the First was something of a boon. Together with the Exarch, we've developed a theory as to how we believe the rejoining will be set in motion. I'm sure Urianger himself will cover the subject in more detail. But I can tell you the process requires that both worlds, the Source and the First, be facing an existential threat. One being Sin-Eaters, of course. They are a menace that I would dearly love to remove, and not just to avert a calamity. I may be a stranger to this world, but I will not stand idly by and let innocent people be slaughtered.
Aw, look at you grown up.
That is what brought me to the gates of Yulmore. Ignoring its pretensions as a kind of capital city to what remains of the world, it is nonetheless a center of power and authority. If any solutions are to be found, I believe our search should begin there. What say you, old friend? Hungry for another adventure?
Always.
And so we take to the road once more.
Hey Biff, how are you? Assuming you have no objections, let us make our way directly to the city outskirts. If we time our arrival just right, you may be lucky enough to see why I have yet to set foot in Ulmore, despite my best efforts to do so. Come, from here we must head west, and then cross a small bridge. This way. Hello, friend. Too high above you, so you won't attack me. Ha ha ha. I'm coming, Alphino. Slowly but surely. Lucis seems peaceful, does it not? Almost familiar. I had a similar impression of the Crystarium, even though in this distant world people are much the same. To think that whenever a calamity struck the source, a reflection such as this one, with all its culture and history, was being erased from existence. No! Get away from me! Over there! Quickly, someone's in trouble. I see wings! Oh, no. Should've just gonna try and be all sophisticated and hop in the rocks. Duck it. My poor heart. Thank you, young miss. Ah, there you are. In my haste, I lost my bearings, but I see you have the situation well in hand. Fine work. Are you all right, madam? Just a few bruises from where I fell, nothing compared to what was in store for me before this brave soul came to my rescue. I honestly thought I was done for. My feet are not as swift as they once were, and I knew there was no one left to hear my scream. Not that I let that stop me. I should probably leave my old house behind and queue up outside Ulmore with the rest of them. Fuck, that's sad and pretty at the same time, the music. Doubt those fancy lords and ladies would welcome an old crone like me. Still, even a shack near the gate has to be safer than staying here. One would hope. Either way, I suggest you avoid wandering alone, lest you make the Senator's task any easier. Ooh, excuse me. Thank you again. You saved my life. Now, I'm sure a strapping lass like you has little to fear, but I wouldn't linger long in this place. There's naught to be had here but cobwebs and memories. 'Tis as the lady says, many in these parts have abandoned their homes to live in Ulmore's shadow. Should the Senators descend upon this region, there are precious few with the strength to fight them off. Speaking of which, what have you been told of these monsters? Ah, yes, Alcé would be well qualified to speak on the subject. Compared with Amarang, Calusa is almost a haven, but as you saw, we cannot let our guard down. Had you arrived but a few moments later, the Senators would have claimed another victim. Still, we have won a small victory this time, at least. Now, shall we press on? We need to return to where the road forks and follow the path that leads west. Alright guys, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to run to the restroom and I will be right back. So grab a drink and a snack and I will return momentarily. Go. Let us continue on our way. Oh, I need to go south? Really? This way? Oh, yeah, that's right. think I'm taking the long way. It's fine. Thanks, Bookwormish. I wonder if I should go attune to that other crystal first. Is it that far? Oh, it's not really far. Hold on. Ooh, big tower. What a Terminant. Damn, music is so somber. It's killing me. Okay, there we go. I'm not gonna lie, this is the kind of music I listen to fall asleep at night. So I'm like, I may have to like drink coffee while I play Shadowbringers. This music's gonna put me to sleep. Soft piano music. I must stay awake. There's Alpino. Alright, sorry Alpino. I had to go get that etherite. There we go.
That gate up ahead is known as the Open Arms, and Yulmore itself lies beyond.
Clearly.
This, meanwhile, is the aptly named Gate Town, the dwelling place of the many desperate souls who hope to be chosen to live in the city proper.
I thought I recognized you. Brought a new friend, eh? I'll bet you got a trick or two up your sleeve. Maybe even 3. Care to show me?
I've got one, but it's a big one. It's right there on my back there, bro.
She's not here to compete. Leave her be.
What? I was only making conversation.
Ooh, do I get to be a gladiator? Is that how we get entrance to the city? That would certainly work in my favor.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please!
Yeah, but I know how to use my small axe, Biff. I don't need a bigger one.
Greetings to our hopeful petitioners, one and all. Yulmore extends its warmest regards. Let it be known that a lady of distinction wishes to dine on fish divine. We seek a master culinarian who can guarantee seafood perfection. Dazzle the matron with your delicious dishes, and life in the city will be yours to enjoy, even on days when fish is not on the menu. Who among you will answer the call? Name yourself or another. We might not at all.
Fish.
Was there anyone?
What about that girl?
Do you recall how I said Yulmore was a center of power and authority? Well, that is not the only reason for its fame. It is also known as the City of Final Pleasures. The noble and the wealthy who survived the flood gathered here to live out the rest of their days in decadent abandon. A poor man could sooner pass through the Iron Needle than Yulmore's gates. The only way the common folk can enter this perverted paradise is if they fulfill the whim of one of the privileged, and so they are picked over like market produce.
Jesus. That doesn't sound all too familiar now, does it?
What a catch! We'll not be throwing this one back. Having seen your all too obvious charms, we welcome you with open arms. Come, join us in the City of Splendor and live out your life in an ecstasy of endeavor. Oh, just look at those expectant faces. What could you possibly be waiting for? Well, what have we here? An extra share of meal to celebrate our newest resident!
I feel like they're just, like, taking turns getting
For
eaten.
you!
Oh, hello!
That's what that seems like.
Thank goodness.
Meal is a foodstuff which Yulmore routinely doles out to the people of Gatetown, and apparently a staple for its citizens as well. Many here rely on it to survive in these times of scarcity. Yet the whole arrangement just seems... well, let's just say it leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
I don't like how she gave me side eye. I don't like the side eye. She and I are gonna come to blows. Now you understand why my attempts to enter the city have thus far come to naught. The dubious privilege of residency must be won via contest with ever-changing rules. They say this policy has been in place for the past 2 decades, ever since Ulmore's current ruler came into power. Yet from what I have seen, it does more harm than good. Not only does it distract people from our shared struggle against the Sin Eaters, it robs them of their self-sufficiency. I have tried to propose ways they could improve their lot, but my words invariably fall on deaf ears. Why do I feel like this is such an Asian plot? I feel like there's some sort of Asian behind all that. Let's wait and find out. The attitude is so entrenched now. I worry that, well, mayhap you should take a turn around Gatetown and judge the situation for yourself. I smell an Asian plot. Still here, are you? Can't blame you for wanting a slice of Ulmore's pie. If you ask me, you should ditch that sour-faced brat and make a home for yourself here. Gatetown's not much to look at, but at least it's safe. And if the mole is the best thing I've ever tasted, well, that can't say much. Occupied Petticoat. That's an interesting name. Just look at it. Can you imagine a more beautiful city? Yes. Yes, I can. Every day I dream of the life that awaits me inside those walls. Oh, will they ever pick me? Yeah, I wouldn't live in this place as far as you could throw me. But you do you, I guess. You've seen what Gaytown has to offer. These people can no longer fend for themselves. They become dependent on handouts of Lowell and believe Ulmor is the answer to all their woes. Yet no matter how I frame my encouragement, they seem unwilling, nay, unable to conceive of any other way of life. Like Alphino's glare. It is difficult to make a final judgment without first seeing the city's inner workings. My habit is that uncertainty which always makes me feel so ill at ease here. Oh no, I'm sure it's more than that. Not that it matters. However unjust this system seems to me, if these people claim to be content with their lot, it's hardly my place to criticize their choices. No, criticize away. They're just hella stupid. But take that elderly lady you rescued. Does it not seem that those who have chosen to forego Ulmor's largesses are doomed to suffer for their independence? In the end, they are all but forced to seek refuge in Gaytown, and so hamlets and fields across the island are left empty and unattended, hastening the region's descent into ruin. Nay, I am not convinced that Ulmer's generosity truly serves the best interests of Pelusia's people. I am not so naive as to think there is some miraculous solution to all of this. Yet I cannot help but frown at the sight of the hardworking villagers struggling to survive, even as the chosen few rejoice at being plucked from poverty by the hand of a capricious noble. There has to be a better way. I will not know for sure, however, until I've taken these long-delayed steps through Ulmer's gates. 'Tis fortunate that you arrived when you did. I have been working on a scheme to insinuate myself into the city, and if all goes to plan, it should come to fruition. There is a beast tribe who makes its home in the seas surrounding the island, the Ondo, they are called, though you and I know them as the Hagen. For the most part, they keep to themselves in their ocean grottos and rarely have dealings with land dwellers. So you want me to go swimming. But as Totaro took such great pains to impress upon me during our stay in Kugane, business favors the bold, and so I reached out to them. I duly discovered that the Ondo are inordinately fond of land-grown produce, fresh fruits in particular, and when I offered to procure such goods for them, they promised to pay me in pearls. An attractive business venture for any prospective investor, would you not agree? Surely even the most jaded Ilmorian lord would have time for a merchant who can pick pearls from plums and pumpkins. Yes, I've come a long way since my days of buying samurai swords without first negotiating a price. My appointment with the Ondo is due to take place in a few hours. I just need to collect the produce and meet with them on the shore. Might you help me make the exchange? Excellent. I should be glad of your company. First things first, then. We must pay a visit to Moshomoa, my supplier and right. Come, it is just to the northwest of here. Ugh. I have to contend with this putz. Oh, seriously? I ran all the way over there. Really should have learned by now. The east? So, somewhere over there? Whee! Is there something I can do for you, friend? Good day to you, Moshomoa. This is my associate. We are here to collect the produce I purchased. Hi, Steel Rain. How are you? I loaded your lackey up with goods not long ago. My lackey? I know of no such person. Miss Still, lad. Short blue hair, no. He said he'd come on your behalf, and since he seemed to know all the details, I just assumed... Confound it, someone must have been eavesdropping on our conversation. If this charlatan was here not long ago, he cannot have gone far. We should split up and search the area. You find a vantage point on the south side of town, and I shall take the west. Off the fence. I'm too short. What have you been doing, Steel Rain? Hopefully it's been good. And you've been well. Haven't seen you in a spell. Good, I'm glad. Any sign of him? You have a keen eye. Let us move in before he makes good his escape.
There you are. The thief who claimed the harvest on my behalf. Hand it over.
Well, forgive me. I have to get into the city. I have no family and all my friends have already been chosen. No one here gives a damn about me. When the meal gets handed out, I'm lucky if I get a smell of it. No matter what I do, they won't call out my name. I'm so tired, I'm so bloody hungry. I thought maybe I could steal your idea, get in that way.
What is your name?
Kai Shear.
Tell me then, Kai Shear, must it be Yulmore or nothing? What of the Crystarium? They may not offer charity, but you would be fairly compensated for any work you did.
No, it has to be Yulmore. That's where all my friends are. We made a promise that we'd live together in paradise.
Ugh, so blind.
I was to make my deal with the Ondo at the Clave. Listen carefully, and I shall tell you my plans for the business, and how best to arouse the Yulmorans' interest.
You'll give me your place? Just like that?
I'm giving you a chance, nothing more. What comes of it is entirely up to you.
I understand. Oh, thank you, thank you!
Ugh, Alphino. He means well, but...
This was but one path. There will be others. But for young Kai Shir, it was the difference between life and death.
I know, right, Bookwormish? Such a softie.
I do not regret my decision, yet I will admit that a part of me wonders if it was for the best. We strive to bring swift salvation to this world, that countless lives might be saved, not least your own. Even if it came at the cost of one man, should I have forged on regardless?
No.
I suppose not. Were Estinian here, he would most likely scoff at my soft-heartedness.
Same old Alfino, ever the slave to sentiment.
But I thank you for your kind words nonetheless.
Aww.
Let us see to it that both these stories have a happy ending.
That stupid butthead only showed up twice in the last expansion.
Shall we return to Right, then?
Driving me crazy.
Is that...
There's a body on the beach.
I can't be sure, but I think someone's in trouble. Come on, they may need our help.
Okay. Get on the Bobo so we can move a little faster. Pardon me, Treebeard. Oh my god, I need more exciting music. I love it, but it's gonna put me to sleep. There's a cave over here. Found it! Hold on, Alphino, I will assist you in a moment. There we go. That should take care of the worst of his injuries. Mercy, I beg you. Breathe easy, sir. No harm will come to you here. He's kind of dressed kind of nice. The poor man is shivering. Pray, keep an eye on him while I get a fire going. I thought for certain I was dead. How am I ever to repay this kindness? We'll settle for the tale behind your current predicament. Why don't you begin by telling us your name? Tristel. I was invited into Ulmer to work as an artist. A wealthy couple took me in to paint pictures of them, but when my style proved contrary to their taste, they just as quickly turfed me out into the street. I was left penniless and patronless, a grave sin in Lord Lothry's city. Within days, they had brought me before the man himself, and he asked me what I meant to do. Dejected as I was, I told him that I wished to leave. Little did I know how soon he would grant me my wish. They flung me over the balustrade into the goddamn ocean. From up there, how are you not dashed to pieces? Don't ask me. Luck, I suppose, though if you hadn't found me when you did, it wouldn't have counted for much. Monstrous, and the citizens condone such barbaric punishment. Oh, without a second thought. When Lord Vothris passes judgment, no one so much as blinks, let alone argues. In Ulmor, his word is law. I don't like this dude. This dude's totally an Asian. He acts like one. Causing strife and stuff. The more I hear about Ulmor, the more determined I am to see what waits within its walls. I shall bend all my thoughts towards securing another way into the city. There must be something we can do. But first, we should convey Tristel to the shelter of the village. Fire or no fire, he needs to be out of this chilly coastal air. A way into the city. We'll go this way so we'll get this section of map cleared out. There we go. Oh, there must be a bridge. Oh, that's what that's blocking. Where is it? That's what that's blocking. Oh, there must be an elevator right there. Okay. Focus. My focus needs more focus. Now we turn this direction. Lowland Esau. Loading tomato. Island rail. Chocobo Knight. Oops, I didn't want to talk to Alphino. I'm sorry, I didn't want to talk to you. I want to talk to him. There we go. Pray accept my deepest gratitude. I owe you both my life. And if you'll permit me, I would assist you in your attempt to enter Ulmor, insofar as I am able, at any rate. To be frank, the thought of sending my saviors into that awful place makes me sick to the stomach. But since it's plain you've got set your minds on it, you should take this. It's my favorite paintbrush. The Ulmorian elite are never satisfied until they get exactly what they want, and if I'm not mistaken, the couple I mentioned will be looking for someone to replace me. If you make a show of owning such a well-used brush, you may be able to convince people you have a talent for painting. Are you certain? This is your livelihood. We cannot deprive you of such a treasured possession. I give it gladly after all you've done for me. Besides, I don't think I have the heart to paint anymore. As to what I'll do instead, I honestly haven't decided, but I shan't stay long in this place, not with that city brooding over me. Nay, I'll move on to the new lands and a new profession, and I'll keep you in my prayers from now until my dying day. Very cute. City of Final Pleasures. They say kindness is its own reward, but Tristel has repaid us with a gift as timely as it was unexpected. We will, however, need to act upon his advice before another painter steps in to fill the vacancy. Thankfully, I do have some modest skill with a paintbrush. Nothing approaching that of a true artist, of course, but enough to play the role, I would hope. As for you, well, if you don't mind taking a subordinate role, mayhap you could pose as my assistant. Sure. Then it is settled. All we need to do now is return to Gaytown and await the next appearance of those vile jesters. Okay. Who's got the blue quest? Oh, it must be on the other side of this building. There you are. Yes. Yeah, oh, quest sync. That's what it said. There's going to be a lot of quest syncing in this area. Are you the other one? Yes! Okay, I need you too. Thank you. I'm sure you have important things to say. I just need your quest. I'm sorry. Okay, are there any other blue quests anywhere yet? Or just those two for now? Just those two for now? Okay. Like, I'm sorry I'm cutting off your dialogue options. I just need to pick up the quest. Okay, should be a fairly straight shot. are you, Alpha? No. Oh, you're a little further up. Here they come. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention once more. What a day it's been for the folks at our door. We've welcomed a peddler who made pearls from a plum, and now we've a place for a painter of a plum. So come along and don't be slow. It's time to let your colors show. I can paint. Portraits, at least. Landscapes and still lifes are so rarely commissioned these days. Oh, I thought I spied some new faces in the crowd. What fortune that you should feel at ease around an easel. What proof have you of your prowess? Any masterpieces on your person? Sadly not. Everything I paint is soon sold. Such is the life of a working artist. I have only my brush to testify for me, though you will note that it has been seen no small amount of service. Flecks of paint, both old and new, a tool much loved and much used. Not a prop to be conjured on the hop. Very well, come with us, and we'll put those talents to the test. And who is this hanger-on? Well-wisher or parasite? Why, this is my assistant, she whose unfailing support allows my art to flourish. I will go with her, or not at all. Parasite, then. We shall leave our fate in the hands of your new employer. It matters not a whit to us. And having filled our latest vacant space, we retire to Omer's sweet embrace. Oh, mercy me, the mule. We almost took our leave without leaving a loving token. We must empty the sacks ere we make our way back. I've entered a sanctuary. Oh, there's actually an aetherite crystal in here.
Redemption is beyond us. The lament of all but saints and fools, and the comfort of the lords and ladies of this accursed place. Once they held fast against the madness, only to embrace the coming cataclysm and delight in the end of days.
We're in a strip club.
Perhaps in rapture they seek to lose themselves and the misery they share. Or perhaps for them alone, the promise of eternal pleasure really does hold true.
No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to go open the... I want to attune to the ether crystals. Welcome, welcome to the City of Final Pleasures. Feel free to weep at its magnificence. No, not even a single tear. Moving right along, then. Our first task is to register you as residents. You know, make it all nice and official. We'll smooth the way, so you need to put on your happy faces and head through to the Joyous Hall. The Bureau of Immigration is in the first room on the left side of the passage. Declare your name and occupation in a nice loud voice. The clerks will tell you where to go from there. Oh, and pay no mind to those folk off to the side of the road. Much like the hopefuls in Gaytown, they haven't earned the right to enter the city proper. If, however, you enjoy basking in the envy of your fellow man, then by all means take your time. But why waste another moment? Go, enjoy the beginning of your new life in paradise. The Bureau of Immigration, was it? I suppose we had better show ourselves willing for the time being. They're all full of crap! Oh, there's an ether crystal up here. Oh, Oh, and then the other two are on the other side. No, Bookwormish, I cannot be patient. Oh no! Aw, hold on. I'll be back in a second. I summon the Bobo? No, but I can do it. I must go in a circle. Be back. This way. I mean, welcome to Sector 6. That's what this is. Go. Chickens. There we go. Okay, welcome to Yulmore, fortunate friends. May I have your names? I am Alphino, an artist, and this is Rhea, my assistant. Ah yes, I was informed of your imminent arrival. We can forego the usual interview and begin processing your registration papers forthwith. Now, the citizens of Ulmar are divided into two classes. There are the free, who are blessed with the favor of Lord Welthray, and the bonded, who work in the employ of the free. You will be joining the ranks of the bonded. Your duties are to serve a patron in the capacity for which you were chosen, in your case, painting pretty pictures. Oh, I'd punch somebody in the face. Should your patron dismiss you for any reason, you must find another sponsor among the free, or accept work as a general laborer. I see, and might you tell us something of the patron we are to serve? The two patrons, actually, Chanus and Dulia Chai, a mistel couple whom most refer to as the Chais. They are both gentle souls, but I would ask that you conduct yourself with respect and humility for your own sake as much as theirs. Now, a moment please, while I complete the relevant paperwork. All in order. These are your registration documents. Take those papers next door and submit them to the clerk. Once they have been stamped, you will officially be Elmorian citizens. Enjoy your new life in paradise. This is so sketch. So sketch. Excuse me. Welcome to the Bureau of Registration. Papers, please. Thank you, Bookwormish. What have we here? Alphino artist, Rhea artist assistants, to be employed in the service of Lord Chanus and Lady Dulia Chai. Yes, everything seems to be in order. Your registration is hereby approved. I think it best that we deliver you to the Chai residence before... Oh dear. You smell hideous. Did you crawl here through a ditch? It's like an unholy miasma of dust and sweat and the musk of some unwashed beast. That's so rude. Proceed directly to the delusory next door and scrub yourselves clean. Use whichever showers are free. After you've rinsed away the stench, you'll want to splash yourselves with this perfume liberally. Once you've made yourself more presentable, then you may proceed to the Chai residence. Corneni, the guard of the stairs, will give you directions. I hadn't realized we were so aromatic. So rude. I was very insulted. I'm like, I don't smell bad. Okay. Oops. Ah. I'm getting in the shower. You rinse yourself clean in the stream of water. Ah, but I usually close the shower curtain. Where do I need to go? I needed to spray myself with something. Oh, did I miss what I was supposed to spray myself with? Oh, there it is. Okay. Do I have it? Yes. Oh, look at me. I smell like flowers. There we go. Oh, you've showered and dressed already, have you? Is it not? That is to say, it is rather exposed for one's ablutions, does it not? Oh, good gods, you will mention nothing of this. Swear to me. Well, that was bracing. I believe the lingering smell of the road have been successfully expunged. Shall we go and present ourselves to our new patrons, then? Jeez, the shower. That shower's open right to the door you come in with. I think it would be that direction, but I guess it's this way. You're looking to present yourselves to the Chais, are you? Let me explain how the city is laid out then. Imagine 3 layers, one on top of the other. This layer here is called the buttress. Above us is the understory, where the military has its headquarters, and above that you've got the canopy, which is where the free citizens of Woolmore spend their days. So if you want to find your new patrons, you'll need to keep climbing until you run out of stairs. Then look for the Grand Dame's parlor. They'll be in there, like as not. Yeah, a little bit. Servants' entrance. Oh, okay. We're just going up the stairs. So many stairs! What's out here? Is there another aetheryte out here? There is another aetheryte out here. Hold on. Perfect. Okay. Okay. I gotta back up here, back out this door, and this way. There was another aetheryte crystal though, like a bigger one. Oh, there it is. Skyfront. There it is. That's what I was looking for. You son of a bitch. Can I use the summoning bell at least? I got a bunch of shit in my inventory I need to get rid of. Yay, I can use it! Actually, do I want to just sell this? Or try and sell it on the market board? I'm just gonna get rid of it. Oh, actually, I just put that in my inventory. Where's the horn? There's the horn. Actually, hold on. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, that should be good for now. That cleared out a little bit. Oh, the fairy was there too. I just noticed that. My focus needs more focus. Didn't feel like it. Bookwormish. I know I could have. And it probably would have been a better idea, but I just didn't feel like it.
Oh, who's this then?
Interesting.
Lord and Lady Chai, pray forgive our intrusion. I am given to understand you were in search of an artist.
Ah, you must be the new,
Oh, goodness me! What an adorable boy! That silken hair, those pearly cheeks, oh, and you even smell wonderful, like a bed of flowers.
Well, you're creepy.
I approve of this one, dearest. I am positive he'll paint us the most delightful pictures.
Yes. Well, as long as he paints better than that talentless wretch we sent packing last week.
Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome to Yulmore.
Alphino, if it please you, my lady. And this is my assistant.
Your assistant? I've heard of folk bringing in family members, but this seems a bit irregular. Aren't you a little young to have a protege?
We are family in all but name, my lord. Though we share no blood, we have stood by each other through life's many challenges, resolved to prevail together or not at all.
Aww. I give you a hug.
Of all people, 'tis she who best understands my work. With her unique insight guiding my hand, the art I create is sure to satisfy your expectations.
Aw, he's such a great kid.
Once the picture has begun, of course, I shall have no need of constant encouragement. And so I wondered, rather than her being in your way, might it then be permissible for my assistant to explore the city she has so longed to see? Out of gratitude for her priceless contribution to my art, I thought it only fair that I make this humble request on her behalf.
Oh, did you ever hear of such devotion? Of course your assistant must have her wish. She shall be free to roam to her heart's content. Isn't that right, darling?
I see who's in charge.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course, dearest. Quite right.
Oh, lordy. When can I use the aetheryte crystal? Now you've the opportunity to experience Ulmor. I suggest you make the most of it. Explore the city top to bottom. In other words, I would start with the canopy and go from there. Try wandering around the market stalls may have. Such places are usually filled with colorful characters only too eager to share local gossip with a friendly visitor. I would appreciate it, of course, if you could share any discoveries with me in turn. We should both learn as much as possible about our new place of residence. When do I have permission to use it? Huh? Resplendent tool exchange? Oh, none of you assholes are going to talk to me, are you? Rude! Oh, hello there. A fresh register, are we? You seem a little lost. Well, 'tis lovely to make your acquaintance. Speaking of acquaintances, you wouldn't happen to have run into my attendant on your wanderings, would you? Big, strong lad. Long hair, tied back. He was escorting me on a shopping errand when I realized I dropped my handkerchief, and now I've been waiting here all alone while he's been off searching for it. I'm not terribly fond of being alone. If you do see him, I would be obliged if you could pass on the message. Forget the silly handkerchief and return to my side at once. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to trudge like 1,000 miles to find this clown? Rude. Oh, there's your attendant, who's about to fall off the side. Wicked white, that was close. Thank you, friend. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come along. I was trying to rescue my lady's handkerchief, you see. The wind must have blown it over the edge, but luckily it caught on something. I thought if I could just stretch out far enough. She is my entire world. Without her, I am nothing. When I first came to Ulmor, I thought only of improving my lot in life. But there was much more to this city than wealth and plenty. There's no war here, no conflict. The residents all treat each other with warmth and respect. That doesn't sound right at all. My mistress has been ever so kind to me, and I can't think of no other place in Quilsa where I could possibly be happier. Sorry, I must have gotten a bit carried away. I find it hard to stop when I start counting my blessings these days. That sounds like BS. Please, you should come with me to meet my lady. Once she hears of your deed, you'll be witness to her generosity firsthand. What? Lonely, you say? Curse my clumsy feet. I must return to her immediately. That sounds like total nonsense. Beehive. What's this? The Zellum Lift? Interesting. Okay. My attendant told me everything. I am so very grateful you were there to offer your assistance. As if he were a member of my own family, I could not live in the wonderful life I lead without him. We free citizens owe the bonded our unending gratitude. Mayhap in another society, our different standing would breed prejudice or resentment, but in Ulmor a most glorious measure is in place to avert such unpleasantness. Part of that measure requires that the free surrender their fortunes. Upon registration, all of our property, financial, intellectual, or otherwise, is given over to the city. In exchange, we are provided with ample funds and commodities to live a life of pampered luxury. Being liberated from the concern of earning coin has an almost miraculous effect on people's outlook. There are no rivals to compete against, only fellow residents with whom to enjoy our tranquil existence. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must see what the markets have to offer as a reward for the return of my handkerchief. Oh, and I have not forgotten you, of course, our courageous messenger turned rescuer. Interesting. It sounds like nonsense! Okay, oh, I need to talk to you again. All this talk of relying on the bonded, and I haven't given a thought as to what your duties might be. I hope I haven't interrupted your work unduly. A tour of the city, is it? Then you really must visit the Beehive. It's always buzzing with activity. Local humor. Anyway, a lady by the name of Tista Vai usually has her seat near the entrance. She will gladly speak with you on any number of topics, assuming you find yourself on her good side. Donned in pink armor. Giant gold door. Oops. Pull the camera in a little bit. Interesting. Okay. Welcome to the Beehive, my little drone. Seeking the sting of excitement to liven up your day. I can tell at a glance when folk are new to our happy colony. It's the nervous fluttering, you see, always gives them away. Why don't we play some cards to set you at ease, eh? A quick game of high or low. It's a simple matter of guessing who has the bigger hand. If you win, I'll grant you a single favor. Within reason, of course. Interested? Ready for the game of high or low, then? Let's play? Good for you. No time like the present, I say. 3 cards for you, 3 cards for me. You flip one of yours over, and I flip 2 of mine. Oh, God. I probably should have read the rules, shouldn't I? Is there RNG for this? Or is it supposed to be an instance I automatically win? That's Carbuncle. You can fail, okay. 2, 4. You need luck, okay. Damn it! Okay, so I guess I just keep playing till I win? Suck it! No! hate you! I don't want to play again. Although I suppose it's just going to be like the first round where I just play until I win again. I'm not even looking at the rules. I should probably totally look at the rules. But I'm like, screw it! Let's just go for broke. Aha! Suck it! Oh well, would you look at that? I think you've got a knack for this, newcomer. Congratulations, victory is yours, as is the prize I promised. Mwahaha! I win. Come whisper in my ear then, and don't be shy, tell Otista what she can do for you. That's all, how delightfully wholesome, but if knowledge is what you want, then that is what you shall have. In my humble estimation, the most wondrous thing about this town is how safe we are from the Sin Eaters. They say Lord Vothri was born with the power to command them, which means Ulmorian need ever raise a weapon in defense of the city. Oh yeah, born with the power to command them, meaning he's responsible for them. Woof. Was that the kind of thing you wish to know? If your itch still needs scratching, you might get a few out of the Atharn out there. There's not the merry sort Tot likes more than the sound of his own voice. Perfect! That didn't take too long. Hello, friend! Oh, I'm standing on your head. I'm sorry. That was totally an accident. What was that? No to more, you say? Only just arrived and already you're looking to peel away the layers of mystery. Oh, I'm all for chatting, but you need to slow down and enjoy life, my friend. I tell you what, you hop up on stage and give us a dance first, and then we can have our little talk. Are you shitting me right now? What do you mean I have to dance? Oh my god. Seriously? Can't I just hit him with my axe instead? Rude. How do I even... What the hell? Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah, damn. Okay, I was like... Oops, hold on, I gotta get rid of that flag. So dumb. There you go. There's your dance, jackass. Ah! Vengeance! Now that was a show. You're welcome to clamber up on stage anytime you like. So, what was it you wanted to ask me? Ah, yes, something about our fair city. Well, I can tell you it wasn't always so peaceful as it is today. The Morian army may be the very essence of military might, but even our forces saw grievous losses in the war against the Sin Eaters. Things changed for us, around 20 years ago now, when the old ruler's son came to power. He's got this way with the Eaters, you see. He turns them docile as house cats. I wouldn't be exaggerating to say they've become something of an ally to Ulmor, no longer an enemy to be feared. And yet elsewhere, there are still fools who insist on fighting their losing battles. A toast to Lord Vothri. Oh man, Vothri is an Asian. I swear to God, you've gained a preliminary son of the city. Okay, it was... to be fair, Biff, all I did was like kind of swing my arms from side to side. It's not like the dance I did was particularly provocative. Oh, you've returned from your jaunt around the city. So soon. You needn't hurry back. Young Alpino has yet to put brush to canvas. Oh, one cannot rush good art, I'm told, or good artists, apparently. Oh, finally. Oh, look at him in his bougie little new outfit. Aw. Look at him. He looks all nice. I've put together an ensemble out of the garments you chose. Is this satisfactory? Oh, goodness gracious me, that last outfit was precious, but this makes you look positively dashing. You truly are a handsome boy. However am I to decide? I don't call this part of the artistic process. Exactly. The lad is an artist, dearest, not a dress-up doll. It's about time we set him to work for the reason we called him here. Must we? I do love a good painting, but I thought since we were enjoying ourselves so thoroughly... Well, I'd not... That is to say, as long as you... Ugh, just make sure you give the lad time to prepare. We know who will be upset if he's not ready to paint at a moment's notice. Whatever you say, darling. So shall we pick out some jewelry next? Aw, Alphino looks all fancy in his outfit. Lady Chai has a very particular sense of beauty, and apparently that extends to how I should dress whilst painting. This obsession of hers works in our favor. The time I spend indulging these distractions is time you can use to continue your exploration. For this excursion, I'd like you to delve into the layer below us and sniff about the military headquarters. I'm sure the understory has its own tale to tell. Okay, we'll get started on this first little series of quests, and that's where we shall stop for the evening. There's this... It's back. There it is. Ooh, I like that trident. Okay, back downstairs. And canopy? Where's the understory? There we go. So I should just need to make the left turn here. There we go. Look at these prison cells real quick. Oh, hold on. Is there something over here? There's an elevator. Oh, the main string. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, there's a lever here. Interesting. I wonder what it does. Oh, I can actually go into these sections. Okay. I thought these were like little dungeons. Or little cells. We're trying to get... Oh, you can actually go into them. Okay. Nuts board. Oh. Boom! Okay. Do I need to talk to anybody in particular? No? No? Who do I need to talk to? Oh! There you are. Not who I expected I needed to talk to, but okay. You're one of the bonded, aren't you? Like me. Please, I need your help. My throat, I can't sing anymore. I've been making excuses, but it's just not getting any better. If my patron thinks I'm of no use to him, then I need to sneak out of the derelicts and describe my condition to Thoric. Here's a list of symptoms and a hunk of meal to pay for his medicines. Please, I have no one else to turn to. Okay. Oh, where do I go? Oh, the buttress? Oh, I need to go back outside. Okay. It's gonna take 3 minutes just to get outside. Oh, although I could have just taken an ether crystal. That probably would have worked. It's fine. I'll get there eventually. There's one right, yeah, he's right next to that one. Perfect. There you are. You need medicines, tonics, potions. A cure for an ailing voice, is it? No, no medicine will cure this. Methinks your songbird has a lump in her throat. It must be cut out, excised, and even then the voice may never heal completely. Poor little songbird. Will they kick her from the nest, I wonder, or simply silence her chirps? Oh, you're a dick. Oh, your face! You didn't know. Of the many hopefuls who enter the city, very few are ever seen to leave, even as corpses. Oh, you might see one or two fortunates hurled from balconies, but the rest gone. A town of nightmares it is, not for this ship's rat. Oh, no, no. I am content to scurry around down here and nibble on the crumbs which fall from the table. This consultation is over. You have my verdict, and I have my mule. Good day. Wow, you're a dick. Okay, and then I think I need to jump down here again. Did you get my medicine? So that's it. What am I going to do if I can't sing? Ah, there you are, my sweet canary. Have you been crying again? Don't tell me your voice is still not on the mend. Oh, generous sir, have mercy. I've done all I can, but even the apothecary said... So, you've been suffering all this time. I am sorry, my pet. I hadn't realized your affliction was this grave, but you needn't fret. I'll not reward your hours of trilling by casting you out onto the street. You are too kind, sir. But what use am I if I cannot sing? I fear the day I become more burden to you than treasure. This whole town is creepy as fuck. Then I shall have a word with Lord Vothry and arrange for your ascension. In that paradise where resides neither pain nor illness will your song ring out clearly once again. Oh, don't turn her into a frickin' sin-eater! That's totally what's gonna happen. Or mayhap you think it a step too far. No, you would do that for me? Of course. Why would I almost wish to hasten my own ascension, knowing your blessed instrument was waiting there to greet me? Yeah, see that. Ah, you must be a new arrival to harbor such doubts. Allow me to allay your suspicions. As all know, the sin-eaters exist to devour the sinful, but also do they serve to gather the souls of the innocent and shepherd them onto celestial paradise. That is nonsense! It is through Lord Vothry that we learned this truth. It is through Lord Vothry's grace that the free people of Ulmor are destined to embrace salvation. Oh god, yeah, this is an Asian plot. We are blessed to spend our days surrounded by love and merriment, until at last we are called to our final rapture. Even the bonded may find a place within the host, should their patrons deem them worthy. Lord Vothry truly is a great man, isn't he? Oh my god, it's BS! Now, if you will excuse us, we must be on our way. May you find eternal salvation for the compassion you have shown my precious canary. Oh, right, Mina? The Delulu is so strong. Yeah, look at my face! I'm like, this is totally sketch BS. I'm like, I'm not falling for this bullshit. Oh, I have to go up. I don't know if I have to run the whole distance back up, though. That's the question. Let's find out. Aw, man. Can't use that frickin' aetherite crystal yet. And make me run all the stairs. Some stairs. Okay, we'll close off this quest, and that will be where we stop with these. I think we've made some pretty decent progress today. We got Alice, we've talked to Alphino, and hopefully next time we can talk to Oriange and Ishtola, and then at some point hopefully find Thancred, wherever he is. Oops, this way. Right, crazy? Like, make me get my 10,000 steps. Aw, look at his painting. It looks so nice. 'Tis good to see you back. You were taking so long, I began to worry something had happened. I've begun sketching an outline for the portrait, but nay, the chairs appear otherwise occupied. Will you share what your investigations have gleaned thus far? So Lord Rothred boasts some manner of influence over the Sin Eaters, does he? That would explain the reverence in which he is held by the citizenry. Then as for this ascension business, I cannot help but be put in mind of that apothecary and his ominous remarks. If so many folk have entered the city over the years, then where do they go? Alright, ladies and gentlemen. That is where we are going to call it for today. It's starting to storm outside, so it's actually probably a good time to stop anyway. Thank you for spending your afternoon with me. Thank you for all the raids, for those of you who are still hear from them. If you are not a member of the Discord, if anything about my schedule changes last minute, that is where you will hear first. And then I will be streaming again on Sunday. I'm going to start streaming just a little later than I usually was, so like 1 o'clock was like where we started today. So that'll be kind of like our regularly scheduled programming now. It's the start time of 1 o'clock. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And I hopefully will see you on Sunday for day 2 of Shadowbringers. Let's see who's currently live right now. We can kind of raid in and say hi. You know what? Miss Yuna is live. Let's raid into her. Oops. So have a wonderful rest of your week and a good start to your weekend, and I will hopefully see you guys on Sunday. Good night, guys. Be sure to spam our raid message as you go. And I will see you guys next time.